Okay, sit down. We need to talk. Hello there, it's Deej here on my journey to catch 'em all. And I recently released a video telling you all about how I came across that PSA offers are exploitable because of some cheap cards that I sent and they sold for way too much money. Anyways, in the comments in that video, I got a lot of new subscribers, which is awesome. I appreciate all of you. But I got a lot of comments that were like, well, when you're opening those GameStop power packs and you get that one terrible card, you know who's grading them. This guy. Why are you grading that common crap? Is it even worth it to grade it if it costs $20 on a 10-cent card? Well, this video is one that's been a recurring theme on my channel. If you're new here, buckle in because you're going to learn something. And if you're not new here, you already know what's coming and it's just more of the same. It's always so interesting to see what sells in my store. It is called Catch 'em All cards for a reason, not just all the rare stuff. And the proof is in the pudding because all of this stuff that you're about to see sold on my personal eBay store, not from a PSA offer. PSA offers come from stores like mine that sell this kind of stuff. To level set, all these sales have happened since December 1st. I've had 49 slabs sell, a bunch of other sales. There is some random things that aren't PSA slabs in here, and they're going to be more kind of add-ins, but you're going to want to wait till the end because there's such an interesting story that a buyer shared with me. And it just makes me smile so big knowing like this is why I do this. All right, so first on the list is kind of addressing an old video of mine where I graded Funko Pops. I was like the last person ever to grade Funko Pops. They announced that they were getting rid of Funko Pops and nobody was like, oh, I better send all mine in. Everybody just ignored it. So I have some of the last Funko Pops ever. And these two sold this month. A PSA 8.5 Diamond Pikachu for 50 bucks. And it cost me $31 to grade it. Probably like 10, 12 bucks to buy the Funko. I didn't make money, but I got all my money back. And that's a goal because when you're grading stuff, if you can get your money back on the non-10s, that's a huge win. And then just the 8.5 Turtwig, just giving out 8.5s on all these Funkos is terrible, but that was for 60, so I actually made a couple dollars. So another video that's been on my channel is the jumbo grading. I grade all the weird stuff. I'm trying to learn about all this stuff so that you don't have to learn from my mistakes. I had quite a few jumbos sell this month, surprisingly. These things actually do have some liquidity. It's not just like they're sitting there forever. So for one, I sold this Greninja V-Union for 70 bucks, and these did cost me $40 to grade, so I am not making a lot of money. I did make a couple dollars on this one, but again, if I'm getting my grading fees back, that's a dub because I did get quite a few 10s on the jumbos. Then we got the Infernape V in a 9. Again, I'm just getting my grading fees back that sold for 40. And this is why you just don't worry about making profit on the 9s. You just get your grading fees back because then you have this PSA 10 Morpeko V Union selling for $250 minus $40 in grading minus the fees. That's $170 on a Morpeko V Union. That's interesting. Those boxes, they couldn't get rid of them. I think I got mine for like 20 bucks because they literally, they were giving them away. They could not sell them for anything. It's like the Visa commercial or MasterCard or, yeah, don't quote me.
What's in your wallet?
It's in your closet. And then this one is just kind of a reminder. I find it interesting because it's not something that you probably pre-graded of your own. It's something that I kind of skimp on when I'm pre-grading. I just ordered a bunch of cards from my Prismatic Evolutions master set, a bunch of Pokeballs, Master Balls. Well, I didn't pre-grade all of them, and I should have, because this Sneasel, just a Pokeball, is a Pop 6, but it's sold for 60 bucks. So minus grading, minus fees, that's 30 bucks back in my pocket. That's what, like 5 prismatic packs paid for in a dud set that it's so hard to pull anything. If you can get a Pokeball to pay for that many packs, and you get a hit within those packs, game over. This is an interesting sale because it's from a fun play that I did. You know what? Radiants are pretty special, pretty unique amongst the eras. And these Chinese ones are exclusive to Chinese. They were in the Pokemon Go set, but because of Niantic has something with China, they couldn't put the logo on the card. So they have to design all new arts for the Chinese Pokemon Go set. So they made new Radiants. So they're only in Chinese. So I went ahead and bought 5 sets of the Eevee, Venusaur, and Blastoise for $20 a piece. So I got 5 sets for $100. Well, this Eevee sold for $130 minus fees. I'm at break even. And I still have 2 Eevees, 3 Blastoise, and 4 Venusaur and 10. So it was a fun, interesting, and extremely profitable. All right, the next set of cards is more about the type of sales that make it interesting, not necessarily the cards themselves. They are interesting because the artists are awesome. But for instance, these are Pokemon collectors. So we got Entei collector. This person bought 2 different Enteis. So Burst Impact, just a Sun and Moon Hollow Entei for $60. It baffles me, and at the same time, I price it this way. I know it's going to sell, but this person just wants Entei slabs. And they also got the Eevee Heroes one for $45. So again, they come to my store. They're like, I really like Entei. I'm going to type it in. This guy's got these slabs. I've never even seen these. I can get both of them for combined shipping, one package. Let's go. And this next person probably thought the same thing, because they literally bought this Full Moon Rockruff, where I literally put Full Moon Rockruff in the title from Crown Zenith. He's barking at the moon. I got the reverse holo and the non-holo graded. And interestingly enough, the reverse holo is a pop 4 and the non-holo is a pop 1. So the reverse holo sold for $50 and the non-holo sold for $60. Yeah, I know. All right, and these kind of sales are nothing new if you're old here, but yep, here's an artist sell. It's Asako Ito, the knitted art, and they bought this Japanese Litwick from Fairy Rise for $40, and then the Blitbug from Lost Origin for $45. And for good measure, they bought the kind of Chinese exclusive reverse holo version of the same Blitbug for $45 as well. This is somebody who talked me down on price, but I'm like, you know what? I'm supporting an artist lover's collection. I'll come down gladly. Like, they were being reasonable. I love filling out people's collections, and you know these are going to collectors, not flippers. And the next interesting sale is one of those elusive buyers that you always hear about, but you never know if they truly exist. The PSA 10 set collector. This person saw I graded a bunch of Destined Rivals cards, and they said, check please, because they bought 6 of my cards. And almost all these were pop 1 or pop 2. I was pretty early to it. I picked cards that I thought people would want to buy, not just every card. Maybe this person would have bought every card, but this is what they got. My pop 2 Angry Annihilate for $50. Pop 1 Reverse Rapidash for $70. Pop 4 Ethan's Typhlosion. Now this is actually a cool card for $70. Marnie's Morpeko, just a regular non-holo. Like, it's got Marnie on it. Come on, that's why I graded it, not because of Morpeko. It sold for $60 too. In any Rockets card, dude, like, people like bad guys. I don't know why. People like villains. I'm not a villain. Hopefully you still like me.
Or maybe I am.
But this Rockets Raticate, a pop 1, sold for $60. And then last but definitely maybe least is this Sao Drawn Probopass, which... Probopass, come on. I've actually kind of come to really appreciate Nosepass, Probopass. Like, come on, you know, the ancient mysteries of the world, Easter Island, like, it's kind of cool. And, like, they have them, like, sniffing flowers, like, their big giant nose over this little flower. Like, there's some cool stuff with these cards. And this person bought it for 60 cents. So altogether, this person paid me $420 for 6 just regular cards from Destined Rivals. Again, Team Rocket's Meowth for $50, another Rocket card. Okay. We're down to the top 3. So the namesake of the video, the thumbnail, Shinji Konda Slitherwing non-holo for $120. This was a pop 2 card. People aren't grading this stuff. People want every single Konda card in 10. I guarantee you they're going to want this card. It's not easy to find. You can't just go out there and buy this card that easily in good condition. I figured, why not? I'll list it. I can lower the price at any time. It sold. It's like the old saying, you miss every shot you don't take. Okay, number 2, there's nothing super special about this one as compared to all the other ones that you've seen. But to me, this one, it just, like, I just kind of shake my head a little bit sometimes. Because I don't even remember how I price it. And then when I see the sell price, I'm like, dude, Deej, why did you price it so high? And then, dude, Deej, good job. Like, good job pricing it so high. Like, you put in a lot of work for this. You got to offset all your costs and your time. $60 for Hops Cramorant. Reverse holo. Sure, it's a pop 1, but that's a card that would just be sitting in my bulk box for I don't know, 10 years, maybe all forever, for existence, for infinity. All right, before we go into the top one, I'm going to rapid fire some really interesting ones. These are some just off the cuff sales, not Pokemon cards per se, but things that you come across as you're Pokemon collecting. So, I don't know about you, but my Van Gogh Pikachus, I kept the inserts. I thought it was cool. Like when I get promo cards, I put it behind it, the actual card in my binder, like the insert, I put it behind the card. So I figured somebody else might have bought the card and want the insert. So I listed the insert for 30 bucks. Yeah, it sold. And while we're on the insert track, I got these armored Mewtwo's back in the day from Japan. And they all came with like these little like hard drive things. Like, I don't know, it was very odd. And these little paper inserts. And I figured it might as well list it. It sold like in a day of listing it. Like, people want Pokemon stuff. They really, like, you really don't know how much people want everything in your closet. Again, what's in your closet? This has been a fun little experiment to me. I'm sure like many of you, you have a bajillion sleeves at home. I decided I was going to take every pack of sleeves, list one listing, a replaceable listing. Refillable listings are great on eBay. It's passive income. So I listed one of each sleeve for 99 cents. So theoretically 65 sleeves in a pack, $65 per pack of sleeves. I mean, come on, even if it takes me 20 years, if I get $6 a year, that's selling a pack a year. Like, it's going to be more than $6 a year, because this order right here was 20 bucks because they bought like over 20 different sleeves. Real quick, this is from my childhood marble bag, like just like the little marbles, Charmeleon old. It's got little stains on it. Somebody bought it for 10 bucks. Congratulations. And then these last two little sales before the top one, for there's a great story. Don't leave. It's a great story. Is a PSA. That PSA memberships are actually can be pretty profitable. So this month and the past couple months, they send out promo cards, and I've sold some of the other ones. I'm not going to talk about those two. I'm just going to talk about these two. I got this Charizard in the mail literally this week. I listed it on eBay for 25 bucks. It's sold. So there's 25 bucks. Where membership is $150 a year. So they also sent me this promo card that I sent to get graded. It got a 10. It sold for 150 bucks. And granted, I've sold a couple other magazines. I've made over $300 from my other promo cards. So while it enables you to grade, it actually is kind of a money-making thing. I've thought about like just making like 10 memberships. I'm not advising that, but I've thought about it.
Number 1.
And last but definitely not least, this is why I do it. Anybody out there that's saying, oh, that's the guy that's supplying the bad cards on the GameStop Power Packs. First of all, GameStop, you're welcome. Because without those kind of cards, Power Packs could not exist. And second of all, as you've been watching this video, I'm sure you've been thinking, who bought that? Who bought that? Who bought that? But you can bet that the person that did buy those cards cares about that card. They have a reason for buying it besides money. I'm not here to make a living. I'm not here to quit my job. I'm not here to support my family. I enjoy this. It's something fun to do. It's something better to do with my time than being out doing God knows what that would be destroying my family. But this is fun. This is the way I like to spend my time. I'm not drinking beer at night. Like, this is it. And I am contributing to other people's lives. So this PSA 10 Surfer from Surging Sparks, reverse holo, you can bet it's a pop one. Now, Deej, why did you grade this card? Well, I looked at it and I said, you know what? That card is going to remind somebody of their brother, their dad, their cousin, their best friend, somebody that died, somebody that they love, that they want to gift and be like, you know what, this reminds me of you. Or it's something that resembles them and they want to gift it to somebody that reminds them of them and they have Pokemon in common. Like, I am thinking about this stuff when I'm looking at my cards as I'm opening packs, and when I'm pre-grading, it comes out. So I had somebody message me. They're like, I think I had it listed for 50. They're like, what's the best you can do? I live in Canada and shipping's going to cost a lot on eBay. So we started talking and I ended up selling it for $50 shipped, which to me ended up meaning I got like $33 back, which after grading and fees and whatnot, I made about 10 bucks on a reverse holo. So still better than nothing. Not a complete waste of my time. I mean, it took me 20 seconds to pre-grade it. But I decided to ask him. I said, I grade a lot of cards, it's kind of my thing. I grade a lot of cards that people don't really pay attention to, people don't normally grade. And I do it for reasons in my own head, but I'm curious, what is your reason for buying this card if you don't mind? And they said they bought like 12 boxes of the Japanese set, and when they opened it, his friend literally pulled the Surfer SR like 4 times. Like, it was like the only good card that they pulled the entire time. So it's like this running joke between them now that like he's attracted to the Surfer. So he bought it as a funny slab for a friend as a gift. He didn't care what it cost. You can bet that this slab is going to stay in that person's collection for life. For one, it'd be hard to sell. And for two, why would he? It's sentimental. It means something. It has a story with it. And now that card also forever has a story with me and you. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and check out this video because you'll probably like this one too. And thanks again for joining me on my journey to catch 'em all.
Hold me close till I get out.